Hello everyone, and welcome back to another day out looking for the plastic circles. We've got some embankments to search today, and we're going to start with the first find, which is this. And it looks like an old Suzuki wheel that's had a serious blowout. And that's been dumped there. So we're going to search this area first and see what we can find. We're right in the thick of it now. I need to apologise for the wind noise in advance. The last video we had trouble with that during editing, so there's one right in there. Looks like a really old one, so we're going to go and try and get that. And then I've spotted another one at the top, which we'll get on the way back. So let's get to this one. Here we are. What have we got? This is looking old, it's a metal one. Lovely. Now that is a Mark 1 Ford Granada, that one. I used to find these quite a lot in the 90s, but I've not found one for a long time, so that's great to find. It's in good nick by the looks of it. So that's one to keep. Fantastic. Let's keep on looking. We're just a bit further along from the Granada, and I've spotted one up here. So I'll try and get to that. Looks like a universal, this one. There we go. It doesn't look too old, I don't think. And it's all complete by the looks of it. So we'll take that one. If we don't choose to keep it, we can always recycle it. The 13-inch. Right, let's see what else there is out here. We're battling through this undergrowth, it's really thick. But there is another one just ahead. Another 13-inch universal by the looks of it. This one's got a brake. There we go. That is all complete on the back. Ring's absolutely rotten. It's got a big chip, so that's one to take and recycle. A good find. It's just getting a bit exposed now, so we might get a bit more wind. And there's one down here at the bottom of the bank. This is a Vectra. So similar to the Astra and Combo, but this is a 16-inch. And they don't have the little slots in here, so that's it, all complete on the front by the looks of it. And all complete on the back. Again, we used to find quite a lot of these, the 16-inch. Used to pop off quite easily, but all the Vectras died, so not so many of them left anymore. We'll get that one in the bag. Right, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is actually the centre light bar off the tailgate of a Ford Scorpio, which was the one that came after the Mark 3 Granada. Really ugly car. So that's obviously been down there a while. That's interesting to see. You don't see any of those cars anymore. We're nearly at the end of the embankment now, just down at the bottom, and there's a really buried one here. Look at that. That's been there a long time. Let's see what this one was. I'm not sure if this will come out complete. Now, this is quite an old design of Universal, this one. There we go. Big ants there, look at those. So that is an old find, that one. That's a Universal that's been there a long time. So we'll take that to recycle. Great. Just walking back, we've got a fresh fall off here. 16-inch Universal, sorry about the wind again. That one's broken, so we'll just recycle that one. We've got another one just in the hedge here. It looks like quite an old Universal one. So we'll get that one out, see what that is. Right, it's another van. Another 16-inch van. We're inundated with these at the moment. That one's in good nick though. And we'll take that one with us. Okay, we're across the other side now, on the other embankment, and we've got a C-Max headlight from a crash. And over here we've got a very common, or formerly common, retro universal. These ones used to be flipping everywhere. That one's all complete. They came with metal or plastic. The metal clips like this one were earlier. And some of the first ones to ever use recycled plastic in their production, these. So if you find a really early one, they're often green or red and pink on the back, all different colours of the recycled plastic they used. So this one's a slightly later one, but it still has the metal clips, which have rotted off obviously. But we'll take that one. And just up here we've got another universal. And this one's all mossed up. Another formerly common one. I think this will be broken, this one yet. That's a big chunk out of that one, so that'll be one to recycle. The ring's all rotted away, 14-inch. So we'll take that and recycle. You can see the extent of these embankments. They get longer the higher you get, so worth having a look along them all. We've got another one here. This is always a 2-in-1. There is a 2-in-1 here, and one of these is really old. Well, this one's a Suzuki Ignis. All the flipping snails, that's all complete. Just had a bent clip there. So they're quite a newish one. Got some bad scratches and the paint's knackered, but it might paint up to be a bit better. And this one here, hopefully this will be complete, because this is another design of Mark III Escort, and these are a really brittle one. So hopefully this will be complete. There we go, look at that, beautiful. So rare to find these in this condition now. The only place you'll find them is down these covered embankments by the looks of it. Wonderful find. It's missing the ring, one clip broken, one clip missing. Nonetheless, great to see, so we're keeping that one. We'll have a look a bit further. This is the bank that keeps on giving, because I've just turned round and there's another one here. So that's a 3-in-1 we've got, and this is a universal, another old one, Ford Fiesta copy. But this one's rare because it's a 14-inch. Normally these were in 13. So it's got one missing, or two missing clips, missing ring. Formerly common universal again. And that's one to add to the collection as well. Great stuff, good embankment so far. Just up from those, we've got another universal here. This one's a more modern one. Find these all the time at the moment. But it's got one missing clip, rings there. So unless Fred wants that for his wall, I think we'll recycle that one. It's a 14-inch, but as I said, very common. Great, onward. I've just come to bring this cone up to the top so any workman can get it, and here is a buried, looks like another Renault 21. It's a genuine one, but I don't know if this tree's grown through it. It seems quite hard fast in there. There we go. It's maybe not looking good for this collection. Let's see if I can get it out. There we go. Another one rescued. There's a bit of damage from where the tree's gone through it, but all the clips. Good condition again. So that's two of those we've found recently. Brilliant. want to take with us. Here we go. Got another one of these universal ones like the one that we just found. This one's a later one, so it's got plastic clips on. Different colour on the back, 13-inch again. Unfortunately broken, so that'll be one for us to take and recycle. Get it off this hillside. We're just coming along to the dense bit now. And we've got another one of these Ford copy universal ones. That's what's left of it. That was a 13-inch one. They're the Ford Fiesta copy. That's the size they normally come in. So that's to recycle as well. See if there's anything else down here. I think I've just seen one up here. Oh, we've got two in one again. We have a universal 14-inch, fairly common modern one. All the clips with these split rings there, and looks like a Fiesta, but that one's been run over and squashed. So two to recycle, I think. We'll put them at the top and grab them on the way back. Let's keep looking. Find everything down these embankments. Look, someone's ironing board. But amongst all the rubbish up here, we have another wheel trim. This one looks like another 15-inch Fiesta. Fairly common find. There we go, usual damage. Paint's all peeling off. So we've got some better ones of those, so we'll take that one to recycle, I think. Collect that on the way back. So that, I think, is a Ford Fiesta parcel shelf. There's a grill here. Something. And over here looks like a lower valance. Looks quite old, this one, so I don't know if it'll come out. That looks like old Ford to me. And there's a bit further down, there's the back bumper there, so that to me looks old Escort or Orion. Got that green. The green stripe on the back and the overriders on the wheel arch. So if you know what this is, or if you have an idea of what this is, then comment below. We've got a couple more up here. There's another Fiesta. They're cementing in the fact that these are a common find. All the clips again. Scuffs, missing paint. And then here we have another universal. The tree growing through it. So that's one to recycle. And we'll leave them there, collect them on the way back. And just a bit further down, I think I've seen another one. So this one's a modern find, but still quite a rare find. I've only ever found a couple of these. And that is a 15-inch Suzuki Swift. I think they're on the Alto as well, but that's in good nick, that one, so that'll clean up all right. We'll take that with us. Turning out to be a good embankment, this. We've got another half buried universal here. Quite a common one. Big chip in it, 16-inch that. All the clips. Be worth taking the ring off that though. We'll recycle the rest. We just found a 106 mud flap there, left hand side, back bumper. That's cool. Might take that, graft it onto Freddie's push bike or something. We're just walking back along the bottom, and this is why it's worth going the other way, because we've got here, look, this is my second favourite Vauxhall Cavalier wheel trim. So this is a Mark III GL. It's got no paint on it, but it's got no brakes, and it looks to be all complete on the back, so that's fantastic. Great find. I've been wanting to find another one of those for ages. So wonderful. 14 inch. They do a 13 inch version of these as well. Same design for the Astra and the Mark II. Oh, brilliant. Pleased with that. That one's coming home. Right, we're all loaded up. Another bag full. So that's 2 bags full so far, and we've got 2 more embankments to go on this roundabout. Let's get to the next one. We're at our 3rd embankment here at the same location. First retro find here, look at this. The Mark II Cavalier grille. There we go. Late 80s, early 90s, a facelift one, that one I think. The clips are broken, but I think it's worth taking. The structure of it looks pretty good. So we'll stick that one in the bag. We've got another grille in here. It looks like a Mark IV Fiesta, this. Possibly a gear one. Yep. There we go. Unfortunately it's broken, but this was the top of the range Mark IV Fiesta. Don't see them nowadays. So that was an interesting find. But one to recycle. Okay, the Cavalier grille embankment was a bust, so we're carrying on to the next one now, and first find, just as we've got in, and it's another minibus. That one looks in good nick. Can't have been off that long, I don't think. All the clips and ring. Another 16 inch, so I think we'll take that one. And just as I've come to that, I've noticed down here we've got another Transit. I think this one is a 15 inch. No, I think it might be actually a 16 inch, that one. Missing badge, but everything else intact. Clip's a bit bent. But we can take that one because I've got another badge for one of these. Brilliant, let's have a look. Keep going down here. I don't know how much further we'll get along through this bush, it's getting very thick. But just down here there's another Universal. And that's been there a while, hasn't it? 15 inch, all the paint's missing. So I think we'll take that and get it recycled. I'll grab that on the way back. Put it with these other ones. And just as we're getting in here, there's another one of these Universals. Look, absolutely buried. The second one of these today. It's all complete. So, used to be common, these again. This one is a 14, I believe. Yep. So we'll take that and recycle that one as well. See what else we can see. We've only set a few steps into this lot already. There's a couple of retro finds. There's a beauty ring here, look. Featured on just about every single 70s and 80s base model cars. And under here, looking like we've got a Citroen BX. These were the later ones. the plastic rings. Let's see what state this is in. Looks complete apart from that. Lovely, there we go. That's a good find. A few chips on the very edge, but other than that, that looks in great nick. So that's one for us to take home. We'll add that to the pile. Oh, sad times here, look. There's a piece of a Ford Escort Popular Plus in white. I think they did Ford did one of these as well with a polar bear on the side, so that's a shame. We might find the rest of it somewhere down here. We've just got an old number plate find. This one's metal, 1996. Must be a wagon, that one. No, pressed aluminium. Worth taking though, I think. Another spare wheel cover. Let's see if this one's got a good print on. No, that's a personalised one, that one. So, not very interesting. The Toyota Yaris 14-inch. These used to be quite common. Now it's missing a clip and the ring, but I think that's a take, that one. We haven't got one of those at the moment, so good find. We'll grab that on the way back. Okay, I've just kicked this grill over, another one. They've got a Land Rover Discovery, I think. So this champagne, fairly standard colour. Looks like it's fairly intact. So we may take that one, I'm not sure. Just a bit further along in this dense bush, and look at this Land Rover roof box. Someone's unfortunately lost all this whole thing off. Doesn't seem to have anything inside. I'll see if we can get the badges off. Okay, I've just turned around on the way back. We're going to take the high side of the embankment. I found this here. This looks like a Mark III Escort. Now these are super brittle, and if this is anywhere near intact, it'll be absolutely amazing. So, no clips so far. There we go. Big chunk missing. They never, when we used to find these in the 90s, they were never even anywhere near complete. You never got a good one. So that's obviously been there a long time. So we'll take that to recycle, I think. See if there's anything else on the way back. Spotted another pressed grill here, or pressed number plate. How old's that one then? W. So that's cool, isn't it? Proper old one. 78, 77. Excellent, we'll keep that one for the wall, I think. Just on the way back, we've bagged this wide load warning triangle. We've got a 2-in-1 here. We've got a really old tin one. That will be a Cortina, be a Mark IV or a Mark V Cortina or a Ford Anglia. And here, I think, this is an old Sierra. Yeah, look at that. Now these, again, they're so brittle. To find one that hasn't been smashed to bits. I mean, it's got no clips again, but the front of it, great condition. So that's a good find. Pleased with that one. So we'll get that one in the bag. The old Fords are coming out today. We're just having a quick look on the other side. we've got another one of these, Citroen stroke Peugeot. This one's the Citroen version. Genuine, all the clips in really good condition. So we'll take that one, that's a 15-inch. We'll have another quick look down the end of here. We've got another retro Caravan 13-inch here. Still sat on the top, that's been there a while. Metal clips, still fairly intact. So that's one to take. We used to find loads of these ones. We'll see if there's anything else. Probably the last one for this embankment that this Ford hasn't survived. There you go, piece of a Mark III Mondeo. Never find these intact, so we'll leave that one there. We'll just get to the end and turn around and on to the final location. But of course it wasn't going to be the last one, that Ford, because we found another Cavalier. There we go. And that one's actually not too bad. It's the 14-inch variant. We've got one broken clip, no ring. I will have a ring for that though. And the paint's a bit peely, but it hasn't all gone. So great stuff. Second Cavalier one for today. Wonderful. So we'll take that. Okay, the last location was a bust, so we're just stopping at this bonus location on the way back. And we've got a little Sprinter centre cap here, all the clips intact, so we'll take that one. Got the obligatory number plate, that one's a newish one, so we'll still keep it though. And I'm just walking down the side of the field in this embankment because it's that thick, but there is a universal in there, so we'll nip through and grab that, see if it's any good. Just as I've jumped over the fence, look what we've got here. It's another one of these common unis, white with plastic clips, all complete. So we'll take that one, it can go with the other one. This one did have a date, I think, but you can see what I mean about the plastic on the back. It's got the pink swirls in from the early recycled plastics. So we'll go over and get this other universal one. That one's a bit knackered, it's got a missing bolt, a load of missing clips, so we'll take that and recycle it, I think. We haven't got one of that design at the moment. See if there's anything else down here. We're just a bit further along the embankment. There is a universal one right near the top, but it still looks like an old one. There we go, that's in great condition for the age of it. It's the same as that 10-inch one we found the other week. It's a BG, made in England. That'll be a 13-inch. Be good to find one of those again. We'll keep that. There's another little piece of one just here. And another universal. Again, these used to be quite common. That's quite a big one. It's missing the chrome bit. It's got the ring, 15-inch. Not very interesting though, so that one can go to recycle. I'm just spanning this embankment. I'm doing the top part on the way there, and we'll return at the bottom, see if there's anything else. And then we've got here a Vivaro or a Renault Trafic, in fact it's another Nissan Premistar. So these are the rarer versions. Missing a little ring, but I'll probably have one of those somewhere, so excellent. Haven't found one of those for a while, so we'll take that. We've got another old centre here. There we go, it's got a little bit of a hole in it and a bend, so I can't honestly tell you what these are off. I'm not familiar with the look of them, so if you recognise this design, comment below and let me know. Here we are a bit further along, another vintage centre cap. This one's a mini, stainless, so reproduction, a few dents and that, but still good to collect. So they go on the 10-inch steel wheel, those. I'll add those to our little collection. We'll keep going. We're going to have to turn around shortly, I think, because this is getting very thick. But we've got here another centre cap. This is a VW Crafter. Same design as the Sprinter that we just found. All the clips. So we'll take that one. I've got my little shopping basket I found with all my centre caps in, look. So we'll just finish this last bit. Right, we're just on the way back. And bottom of the bank, I think this might be find of the day, because these are super rare. And this one, oh, it's a white one as well. So that is off one of the last minis that went into production, the classic minis. They were produced by Rover and British Leyland, and this is a 12-inch hubcap off one of those. Unfortunately, it's only got one clip. It's been run over, but it still exists and we found it, so I'm pleased with that. And that's probably going to be the last one unless I find another one on the way back. We shall see. Just along from the Mini on the way back, I've just yanked this spoiler out. Look at this, got a high level light on it. I'm not sure what that's off, so we'll see if any part numbers exist, but pretty cool. Silver. And there we have it, the conclusion of our search today. And what a brilliant search it was. So for me, I think it's a toss-up between the Mini 12-inch, my second favourite Cavalier, the Mark 1 Granada, or even one of the Fords as find of the day, but we've had so many good ones today. There won't be many more big searches like that this year, with the verges growing back now. Nonetheless, keep your eyes out if you see anything. And we'll see you for the next adventure. Thanks very much for watching.